Contract talks have begun with Cristiano Ronaldo and another Forest player. Forest have got fined as well, and more people are after Murillo. Welcome to your latest Forest news. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your latest Forest news. And there's a lot to update you guys on. It's never ending with Forest. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And don't forget this bad boy prize right here, the 79 European Cup winning shirt signed by the starting squad in a frame, LED lights, the full bells and whistles from Football Prizes. All you need to do is scan this QR code or click on the link that's pinned in the comments and grab your tickets for a chance to win it. And thank you everyone who's got your tickets for my birthday bash. It will be on the 20th of November at Grosvenor Casino on Maid Marian Way. The link's in the description if you want to get your tickets. They're absolutely free to get into, and we'll have a bit of a party for my 23rd. Okay. I've seen your comments, by the way. Anyway, let's get into the news, and let's kick this off with the contract updates. So John Percy has put out an article talking about Forest, Cristiano Ronaldo, and a little bit on Ola Aina. Now, Forest want to extend Chris Wood's contract. We've discussed before, we told you a couple of weeks ago that this was on the cards and it was coming. What we didn't know though was the length of the contract Forest were looking for. What we do know is that Chris Wood is free to talk to any club this January under the Bosman rule. And now what we know is that Forest want to extend by 2.5 years. So that will take Chris Wood into next season and then obviously 2 seasons after that. We believe Chris Wood will be eager to sign this, but how much will Forest be offering him? And I guess this is my first question to you guys. How much a week is Cristiano Ronaldo worth? Or is he just in a current purple patch and a Forest jumping the gun here? So currently it is believed that he is on somewhere between 80 and 90,000 pounds a week. Man, I would take that kind of money. But Forest will have to offer him, I would assume, something in and around the same or an increase. His stock has definitely grown after he's been banging in the goals left, right and centre. And Forest are confident that this one can get done quickly. So it looks like good news to us and to all the diehard Chris Wood fans that he will be around for at least another 2 years. Now, Chris Wood's about to turn 33 in December, so this will take him to 35 and a half in terms of age-wise come the end of his contract. But will he be as good then as he is now? And should Forest go 2.5 years, or should they do what I suggest and offer a 1+1 with the 1+1 extension on it? You know what I mean. So that's great news for me on Chris Wood. It looks like that will be done before January. And Forest have now, because a lot of you have been saying about it, well, what about Ola Aina? Well, Forest are also set to open talks with Aina, who has who's been proven yet another great bit of business. Completely free. Remember, we bought him about 1.5 years ago. Now he was on a 1-year contract that got extended. That's up again at the end of the year. And this time I think Forest just have to do it right and just go long. Now, it could be that Aina doesn't want to commit long term to Forest, or it could be Forest was still unsure at the end of last season. But I think we've seen plenty of evidence now to tell us that Forest are definitely sure that they want him based on his performances on the pitch, based on his camaraderie with the guys, you know, in the squad and off the pitch. And I'm hoping they offer him at least a 3-year contract now. But does Aina want the same thing is the question. I think this will be telling. When we see what the length of this contract is, I think Forest will want to tie him down for at least 3. But if it's any less than that, then maybe Aina has some commitment issues. Who knows? But great news on both these players. These need to be tied down ASAP, and it looks like yet again Forest are doing great business on the recruitment/transfer side of it. Get your thoughts in down below on those 2 players. Are you happy with the good news or not? Let me know. Okay, let's talk about a bit more annoying news, and this is the fines that have been lashed out yet again at Nottingham Forest. And this was for the scuffle in the Chelsea match, the one that finished a draw. If I cast your minds back, Nico Williams, I think fell over, went into Marasca, and then Chelsea, for me, started a brawl, and then we saw the likes of Jackson trying to punch or slap Morato in the face. Now, the FA have come out and they have issued fines for both clubs. Chelsea got fined £40,000. Forest got fined £125,000. That's 3 times more than Chelsea did. Answers on a postcard or in the comments. If this isn't more validation to the agenda the FA, the PGLOL, the Premier League have against Forest, I don't know what is. Because in my opinion, Chelsea started the brawl. Yes, okay, the initial incident was Nico Williams falling over or sliding into Maresca, whatever way you want to look at it. But if that's the case, does that mean that any time there's a foul on a football pitch, that if a brawl happens, it's the fault of the player who created the foul? Makes no sense to me. So, let me just give you some of the details. This was Chelsea's first breach of E20 improper behaviour rule in over 3 years, since the match they had against Liverpool in 21. Now, Forest have been sanctioned no fewer than 5 times for similar infractions, thus their substantial larger fine. So that's their kind of excuse for allowing it 3 times. What I want to know is, how do they come up with these figures? How do they decide this is the appropriate action? Isn't it funny how they wanted to sanction Forest £1 million for the tweet, and they were only able to get, well, I say only able to get 750k. And then with the fines they issued Nuno and Morgan Gibbs-White, and now this 125k. Shock horror, that brings the total to about £1 million. The FA wanted £1 million out of Forest, clearly, and now they've got it. Don't tell me there isn't any corruption when it comes to the FA and how they're treating our club different to many others. What I'd say to the FA is, fine us all you want. In fact, do me a favour. Go a step further and ban Nuno for even longer off the touchline. Because we've just been winning while Nuno's in the stands, having that aerial view of the pitch. He saw the issue at Leicester, the gap in midfield, sorted it out at half-time. We went on, scored another 2 goals, smashed Leicester up. So go ahead, ban Nuno longer. It will help us. It will. It doesn't matter what you do to us right now. And this is the thing that I think is giving them the headache. The likes of Forest, the likes of Villa, the likes of Newcastle, maybe to a lesser extent at the moment, are now suddenly shaking this Cartel 6, the Sky 6, the FA prized possessions. And now they're seeing the likes of Forest against everyone's better judgment in terms of mainstream media, the pundits I'm talking about, that idiot Neville, Carragher, the Spitter, all those kind of people who are predicting Forest to go down. And now suddenly you're seeing Forest shake that tree, literally, upsetting the apple cart, starting to end up 5th after Friday, you know, things like that, beating Liverpool at Anfield, annoying Slot. And the FA are not liking it. They're worried about their precious 6. So fine us away. Ban Nuno. Ban whatever players you want. We're still going to find a way right now because it's us against the world. It's the whole Rebel City mentality. And if anything, it's making us stronger. But what do you guys think about this fine? Do you think it's completely disproportionate, or do you understand their reasons? Let me know, as always, in the comments down below. So we told you yesterday about Liverpool wanting to get Murillo in the summer coming up. And they are not the only ones now. There is a whole list, and it's not going to surprise you. This ain't really breaking news. You got Liverpool, Chelsea, Man U, Arsenal, Barca, Real Madrid, Munich, all having a look at Murillo. And all of them are now saying that they think the 60 million price tag that Forest have put on his neck is too much, and they're being put off by it. And I say good. because it's going to need 60, I think 70 million minimum to get Murillo out of Forest. You've seen Branthwaite with Everton in the summer just gone, where Man U were trying to negotiate him down, and Everton held strong to their valuation of him, and Man U had to walk away. And I think we're going to see similar things with Forest. Look, the more I think about this, the less I want to sell Murillo. When I got asked the question on Talking Reds, would you sell Murillo or Morgan Gibbs-White if a gun was held to your head? I said Morgan Gibbs-White. Why? Not because I hate Morgan Gibbs-White or I don't want Morgan Gibbs-White to stay, but I'm a firm believer of build from the back. This partnership, M&M, at the centre back, is the foundation and the nucleus of what we should then expand out the team from. And it's proving my point on the pitch. Forest is so resolute at the back, and when we score a goal, you almost can guarantee if we've taken the lead with it, we're most likely going to win that match. Why? Because the confidence we have in our defensive line. So to break that pairing for, for reasons that are not injuries or suspensions, for me is not the way to go. And that's why I think Forest are doing the right thing. Price him out the market. If someone wants to make that kind of offer on him, then go ahead. But at the moment, why break it if it's not, why change it if it's not broken? Would have to then replace him. Okay, Morato looks like a solid replacement. We got the one out in Greece as well. But this partnership is so good right now, and I still stand by it. It's the best centre-back pairing in the Premier League. Prove me wrong. So at the moment, a lot of teams look too hesitant to approach Murillo. So it looks definitely in January he'll be staying. But even in the summer transfer window, it looks like they're scared of the price tag. And I say to those teams, you're right to be scared. There's no way anyone should be paying that much money for Murillo. Walk away. Walk away. Go get Branthwaite from Everton. You'll do a lot better with him. Get your thoughts on the price valuation of Murillo down below as always. And that brings you up to date with your latest Forest news. Please don't forget, if you haven't already, to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. Go grab your tickets for football prizes and go get your tickets for my birthday bash. There's only a few left. They've been bought uploads by you guys. It's completely free. The link's in the description. We'll see you tomorrow. Come on, you Reds.